I'm back, y'all. I know it's been a minute. I've just been ripping and running, doing some Thanksgiving stuff, going to Disneyland, setting up, cooking, and just doing all this other shit. But I'm back. I've been watching the games. We looked kind of real shaky outside of that Laker game. I feel like that Laker game was really good. Also, I'm not feeling the best, so just bear with me. But welcome back to another episode of the Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy, Suns fan Randy, in the building. And we got us versus the Golden State Warriors. You know what I mean? At first, at the end of that game, it got real shaky. You know what I mean? Because I appreciate the ball movement that we had early. I appreciate how the offense was moving and how the ball was snapping and get all of that. But I feel like we was playing into the Warriors kind of game. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to try to have a 3-point contest with the Warriors because they do this. You know what I mean? And especially in that second half when we kind of started evening out, not hitting as many shots, like shit got real spooky towards the end. And then luckily, Steph never really woke up because shit would have got real scary. But all in all, it was a good dub. I feel like it was more positives than negatives I took away from the game. And I think that it's absolutely hilarious that like Bradley Beal only plays when the Lakers, whenever we play the Lakers. Like I think that that is absolutely hilarious. But Book finished with a good game. He didn't have his mid-range game for whatever. He had the looks, he just wasn't falling. And we needed him in the second half to kind of balloon that lead up. But he finished with 27, 8 of 20. No complaints from me. Like I liked how he was getting to his shots. He didn't really force shit today. And kind of KD just do what KD do in the sense of that gravity so Book can kind of get that one-on-one matchup constantly or get like that open look in transition or whatever. But KD didn't really have it going tonight. He got it going a little bit in that fourth quarter, hit a couple buckets that we needed. But just if you sat down and you watched this game all tonight, like he just didn't have it. And I was scared. I was scared because if you was watching, then you seen KD kind of walking real or running real gingerly on that leg as if like his calf was hurting him, but he just didn't want to lead the game. Like to me, that's what it looked like from a distance. I could be wrong. But he finished with 20 and 10. We needed all 10 of those rebounds. And one person I'm real proud of today was Oso. I feel like Oso came in and really did his thing and filled in that role to the T. He did everything I expected him to do. Like he was out there blocking shots, grabbing rebounds. He could switch on anybody, just contesting the rim, grabbing boards. He only finished with 8 boards and 6 points, but he looked real good, especially out in that short roll. He got that little push shot that he could get up and that seems almost automatic. And I feel like him and Ryan Dunn really like the stats may not show it, but if you sat down and you watched the game, you seen how much of a fingerprint they had on the game. Royce O'Neal did his thing. Monte Morris to me was the one kind of that held it down for like the second unit and just kind of kicked off shit. Finished with only 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Like I said, the numbers don't really justify it, but if you sat down and you watched the game, you seen the impact that the bench had tonight, especially on the defensive end, not letting Steph Curry just do whatever the fuck. Granted, Steph is hurt, so like a win is a win, but also Steph is hurt, so I got to take that into consideration. Grayson Allen was looking real good tonight. Finished with 17 points, 4 8, and I feel like he should have shot the ball more. That was my biggest pet peeve with Grayson. I feel like it was a couple licks and transitions he didn't take, but it is what it is. But all in all, like I said, today was a good dub, and yeah, like the Warriors, they came out, they did their thing. But yeah, nobody really got going, and this was the kind of basketball game where it's like it's kind of hard to watch because it wasn't no defense played at all from either team. Like the Suns wasn't really playing no defense. The Warriors for sure wasn't playing no defense. So it was just one of those type of games where it's just a bunch of back and forth. Uh People launching threes and shit like that. We shot 35 of them. They shot 40. Yeah, and it was just that kind of game. We finished tonight with 12 turnovers. Not the worst, but like I said, I'm looking at Tyus Jones to kind of lead the league in assists, but the way that this team is set up and the way that the offense flow, I don't think that that's going to be a possible or realistic thing. But I still think that like if I'm a pass first or if I'm a traditional point guard, I would love playing with Katie and Book and Beal just because it's just like I could just get crazy. So it's just like have averaging 10 assists should be like easy. You know what I mean? Like you could do that in your sleep, especially if you like a real traditional pass first kind of point guard. But all in all, it wasn't really too much to dissect from tonight's game. I'm just glad that we won. You know what I mean? We get back in that win column. I don't know where we are in the standings. I'm kind of anxious. I don't even want to look at the standings, to be honest with you. I don't know if we first, if we fifth, if we last. Like, I don't want to know. I just want to sit down. We needed that break just to kind of detach and just get the sun shit. You know what I mean? Just like, like this team in that last 5 game or that last what was it? Yeah, it was a 5 game lose streak. They just looked terrible. So it was good to have that break from the squad and then come back and then blow out the Lakers. So it was that we was much needed. I don't think we should have lost to the Brooklyn on that back to back, but hey, it is what it is. But all in all, it's cool. We should be back on Tuesday. Hopefully, Bradley Beal is back and we can all get this shit together. Hopefully, Katie not hurt. So yeah, man. But until next time, man. Peace.